I want to help you create quality content faster. Most of us are looking to create quality content to promote our businesses, but creating content is hard. So throughout this series, I want to share with you the process and the framework that we use at our agency to create hundreds of articles, publications, and videos in a way that is efficient and streamlined. Welcome to this LinkedIn video series, Creating Quality Content Faster. Throughout this series, I'm going to share with you power moves that are going to help you get your content production in place. The first power move I'm going to share with you, and the concept of this video, is knowledge extraction. You see, most people, and I'm guessing you yourself have been through this process, are faced with the challenge of the blank piece of paper. Most people choke up, they tighten up when they're faced with a blank piece of paper or a blank Word document. Is to say, it's hard to come out of managing your business, of managing your marketing role, okay, you're in your core activities, and then to sit down and suddenly start to create content is very hard if you're not already coming with a flow, if you're already in the flow of creating content. And this is where most people choke up. So knowledge extraction, which is the first power move I want to share with you in this series, is going to be key to overcoming that first step. So what is knowledge extraction? Knowledge extraction is the process of having a natural conversation around the topic you want to develop, recording it, and then transcribing that recording into your Word document or whatever word processor you use. You see, by doing that, you're going to get the substance of the topic down on paper. And that is the hardest part when creating content. After you have the substance, down in a piece of paper or down in your word processor, it's much easier to craft it, edit, and format it into whatever type of publication or article you're going to make, even a video series or even a video script for later. So the first thing to do with knowledge extraction is to map out your topics and then have a natural conversation with your subject matter expert, around the topic. Record that. Then you're going to take that recording, you're going to sit down and transcribe it as is into your word processor. Next, you're going to take a look at what you've written down, you're going to analyze, and you're going to start to edit it, you're going to craft it into the format that you want. Out of this, you're going to get articles, you're going to get publications, you're going to get small video scripts, and it's the first step to streamlining your content production process. Okay, so if you're a smaller firm or you're a sole practitioner, like a coach or something like that, a tip here that you can use if you don't have a subject matter expert to interview and you yourself are the subject matter expert, what you can do is actually write down the questions that you want answered around this topic. So you mapped out a topic, you write down some questions that you think are interesting and that you want to talk about, and then hand that over to a friend, to a colleague, to your wife, to your husband, to whoever can help you ask you those questions, so then you can start to answer them in a way that's natural. You can have a natural conversation and then record it. And you can actually do this a couple of times. You can actually do this with your wife, you can actually do this with a friend, you can actually do it with a colleague. If you have another employee or a small firm, you could do it with them. For bigger firms, it is usually the marketer that will map out the topic and then sit down with a subject matter expert within the firm that manages that topic, and we'll have this conversation, again, record it and then transcribe it and then put it into the format that they want, This is going to be the first tip that's going to take your content production from 0 or from 1, and it's going to get it all the way up to the numbers that you want. You're going to defeat the first barrier, which is facing a blank piece of paper. Look, I hope this little tip or this power move has been helpful, and I hope that you apply it and it helps you ramp up and defeat that first barrier of the blank piece of paper. I want to ask of you that if it does, and if you like what you're hearing, please share this with somebody that needs it. Share this with a friend, share this with a colleague, share this with somebody that's been looking to create content for their business but has been struggling. We're going to be making more videos, and I'm going to be sharing with you other power moves that we use in our process at the agency to create a ton. I'm saying 500 articles, videos, and publications we did last year in a way that is effective and streamlined. So I'll be sharing more of this. Please let people know about this, especially if you know that they need it, and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.